Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Scope Bite. We got a kind of an interesting one here today, and we're going to be talking about my son's plate carrier setup, because I think it's important if you're going to be training your younger guys or younger gals on fundamentals and tactics to have some gear set up for them. And if your children open up ammo boxes like boxes of cereal, hit that like button. Alright guys, jumping right into it. I decided to go with the FCPC. One, he was using the JPC, and I felt like you were kind of limited with the type of plates that were required for the JPC because they just take ESAPs. So does the FCPC, however, there's more room to stretch and get a different size plate in there. Right now he's running shooter cut plates. Another reason why I went with the FCPC, we were looking at different plate carriers that were expandable, meaning something that he could grow into. Right now he's 12 years old. As he gets older, this is something that's going to last. Durability wise, I let him choose the color palette that he wanted. He wanted multicam. There's a couple different things. He has his setup compared to mine, and we're going to get into that. Nobody is aware that we're doing this video. This is not an advertisement for Faro or Cry or any of the other companies, Spiritus, that we have out here. This is stuff that I got purpose built for my son and what he wants to accomplish out here on the range and grow with as he evolves as a shooter. All right, comparing them side by side here, you're going to notice there's a lot of things the same and a lot of things that are different. One major difference is he has the rings and the buckles, where I deleted the buckle and just went with the two rings. I did that for maximum articulation. I've come to realize over all the time and years I've spent in plate carriers, I like to have articulation in my straps. I don't like to feel confined by my straps. And this, using both rings here on both sides, it's very, very comfortable. One thing that's a non-negotiable in my opinion is going with the axle zipper up here in the top admin pouch. Now him and I have ours set up the exact same way. I have a few differences in here. I have attached a light. This is something because I do a lot of work at nighttime. I can take this out and read notes, do whatever I need to do. If I need to look at something on my gear, I have a little tiny light that has very little output. It's a red light, so it doesn't take away from your natural night vision, and you can't really see it that far away. You can still see red light from a very far distance. Just keep that in mind. So in this pocket, I keep a lot of note-taking gear, admin stuff, and this light. I have this tucked away off to the side, and then I run that all the way to one side. Now I've taught him, keep your zipper the same way every single time. So at nighttime, I know that my zipper always starts on my left side. I don't have to fish around wondering where it is. I don't like keeping my zippers in the center because it requires two hands to open that up. So I just run it off to one side. So yeah, now we're gonna get into his plate carrier. We're gonna go over the difference. This is something that I find the parts to fit his body type, for him being a young guy and being very skinny. I found things that are going to work. So you guys that are smaller framed, or for females, or even for your children, this is going to be very interesting for you to look at and have set up just like this. All right, so getting into his plate carrier here, there's a few differences. Again, like I said, the non-negotiable being the axle zipper for the admin pocket, and his placard. Now, his placard is a Spiritus Systems Mark IV, and he just has the regular bungee inserts. He didn't need anything crazy. He's just running 22 mags today. And as, again, he develops as a shooter, he's going to, you know, change out the mag so everything is compatible across the board. And then he's got a nice little admin pocket here that he can put different things in. And right now he's got I think a compass in here, right? Makes me proud. Yeah, he's got his compass in there. He'd have some note-taking gear in there, his mask. He opted for this. This was his choice. The spear tubes. Now, these are nice because they just slide right out and easy to get on and off. Looking at this, because he wanted the spear tubes, and with the Mark IV, the spear tube did not work with it at the time. I think now with the LV120 they do. But with the spear tubes, I was looking at a way that he could run side wings such as mine, but also run with the spear tubes. So I was looking at the Spiritus Systems Sidekick wing, I think it is, and saw that they are much bigger for running different types of radios. You can run 2 mags in here if needed, and they have the bungee retention as well as the spear tube coming through. So when Spiritus dropped the LV120 Cummerbund, I was looking at that because I couldn't find a Cummerbund that would fit his girth. He's a very skinny kid right now. So looking at the LV120 in their smallest configuration, when I measured him from here to here, this actually got down within an inch of what we needed. So I bought the LV120 Cummerbund and actually rigged it up using the axle LV120 adapter that fit here. I was able to use the equipment that came straight from Spiritus to rig up the Cummerbund in the back. So now this is completely secured, and then as he grows, he can just expand the Cummerbund out, and then he can use these slots for pouches as needed or what have you. But this is what I saw as being the best option for something that is going to expand over the years and continue to grow with him. Shoulder straps, he likes to run slick for now. He's still trying it out to see if he wants to go with pads. Okay, so now he's going to talk to you about how he has his plate carrier set up and what he's liked about it. The comfortability wise, he says it's been great. I'm going to let him talk to that. So yeah, go ahead and talk about your setup, man.
So my placard that I have in here, I'm running a compass in there, and I have it dummy corded right here, so it won't, so I can have it out and it's gonna just stay right on there. Like, yeah, it's not coming off. So that's what I have in my placard for right now. And with the buckle up here, I like it because like I can get easy transition into get it off and on. And here, what my dad said, this thing runs pretty nice. It's like real easy to get on and stuff. That, yeah, it's just like easy.
All right, cool, man. So you went with the spear tubes because it's easy on and off.
Yeah.
And same thing while you're running your buckle on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Your placard. What else do you like about your placard other than the storage? Like your mags come out nicely.
Yeah, it just comes out pretty nice and easy. Reloading my weapon from my plate carrier, it's just really nice.
What about comfortability, man? Like, tell the audience comfortability wise with this plate carrier and how it's set up between the Spiritus Cummerbund and the FCPC combination together. Talk about the comfortability that you've experienced wearing that.
The comfortability is really nice. I'm just testing the thin, not without the pads on my shoulder pads.
And now those are 7-pound plates front and back.
Yeah.
No padding. How do you feel about the shoulders?
It's fine without the shoulders, with no padding on. It's really comfortable though.
Do you think that's due to the Cummerbund kind of like hugging you with the plate carrier, or do you just think like you're just, I don't know, you just built different?
Yeah.
You just built different, huh? All right, guys. Now the back of his plate carrier, he does have the hydration bladder that, I mean, can be used for a number of different things. Now, full disclosure, that is not a Spiritus hydration bladder. That is actually I think it's a Cridex or whatever the Amazon brand is. I wanted to test this because a lot of you guys are not going to want to dump $1,200 into a plate carrier for your kids. Understandably, his plate carrier is already pretty up there in price. I did not want to go with something that is a high dollar item for something as simple as a hydration bladder. So I wanted to test this out, see the durability, see the compatibility with the zippers. Seems to work pretty good. I'm very surprised. Now, I personally would not run this on mine. I'm using mine for serious work. He's not going to war with his plate carrier. He's going to the range, he's doing classes, and he doesn't need go to war type quality. But I'm telling you, the quality between this and the FCPC itself is pretty spot on. It looks like the same denier was used that is used on the FCPC, and this is literally half the cost of the original item, which I believe is like $150 just for the hydration bladder. Like I said, it's for him. He's not going to war with it, and might as well spend a little bit of money to see how it holds up versus dumping $150 if it's not needed. So I'm going to continue to test this out and see how that works, and I'll let you guys know as far as durability wise what the results are and what we find. All right, guys, so that concludes the video for today. Thanks for stopping in, checking out this video, and hanging out with us while we talk over our plate carriers, but most importantly his. That's what this video is about. If you have children that you're trying to get into training and getting to the range and with gear, I thought this was going to be a good video for you guys to look at. And now you can see how it fits on him. Fits perfectly. Now this is a medium, and with his body type, he's like I said, he's a big 12-year-old. But medium plates really work for him and what we're doing. But as he grows, that's going to expand, and that medium plate is going to work with him. So yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments section. If you don't agree with kids shooting guns and having tactical gear, leave me a comment and tell me. Not that I'm going to care, but it's going to work with the algorithm. So yeah, you have anything to say?
No.
All right, so there you have it, guys. Hit the range, continue to train, get out there, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.